this is Jonathan. Welcome back to my channel. I have a special treat, Halloween treat. It is October, and I just got the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. I did take the plastic off so you didn't have to see me struggling with it. It's a Scarabeo, a deck by Giuliano, Costa. Let's see, 78 spooky and magical tarot cards with instructions. Yep, Scarabeo, 2021, I think. Anyway, let us dive in. So, Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. I'm assuming it's going to be the typical Scarabeo where, yeah, English, Italiano, Espanol, Portuguese. Oh, that's cool. I love that little jack-o'-lantern spread. Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. Enter into a realm where every day is Halloween. The light of the jack-o'-lantern calls and beckons you forward, leading you into a new realm. Feel the crisp autumn air envelop you as it swirls and turns and whisks you away into a new dimension of self-realization, self-knowledge, and greater insight. The season of the pumpkin is upon us, and you have been given a grand invitation to join the spirits who dance in the time when the veil is so thin that it is nearly invisible. On All Hallows Eve, the boundary between the known and unknown, living and dead, body and spirit, falls away, and with the light of the jack-o'-lantern we are called to burst through and enter into a new realm where anything and everything is possible. Are you afraid to dance in the dark? Or is this a journey into your shadow self, your subconscious, the things that we forget by the light of day, when all is bright and sunny and warm? It is only through darkness that light can shine. It is only in mystery that the most unthinkable can be found. And when we allow ourselves to step into a realm of thought that is open to not only the whimsical, but the deviant, the absurd, the unthinkable, we open ourselves to the larger workings of the universe and the divine in our lives. Boys and ghouls, witches and creatures of the night, the time has come for frights and delights. In your hands you hold the key to a journey through the hallowed halls of your innermost being. May you use it with fun, creativity, and care. Children beware, there are tricks and treats, so grab a broom and take flight, for All Hallows Eve comes tonight. And this is the 5-card pumpkin patch spread. Here. Let's see. Journey with the spirit of the jack-o'-lantern. From seed to sprout to harvest to a work of art, festivity, whimsy, and more. This is a spread for examining the journey of a situation from start to completion, from humble seed to masterpiece. It all starts in the pumpkin patch, and the outcome can be as wicked and spooky or as bright and cheerful as you want. The choice is yours during this great transformation. It all starts with a little seed, but it soon becomes the great spirit of autumn tidings, the mighty jack-o'-lantern. So the first card represents soil. This card represents the environment in which the situation is born. Factors that impact the situation, external sources. We are a product of our environment. What is the energy when you read the room? How does the outside world play into this situation? 2, the seed. Looking to grow. What do you want to develop? What are your goals? What is at the core of what you're looking for? This card represents the situation in its most basic and simplified form. When you get down to the core of it all, what's really happening? This is not only the core of the situation, but the promise of what is to come. 3, the sprout. This is the card of action, of expansion, of growth, of reaching out and spreading your leaves, reaching beyond what you once knew and stretched out into the world toward the light of the sun, as you yourself or your situation really starts to take form. What does this growth look like? What do you want it to look like? Examine this card with a mind for expansion, progression, and growth. Fourth card is the harvest. And so the soil and the seed grew and grew, and the time came to harvest the pumpkin and pull it from the patch. This card asks, what are you harvesting? What are you reaping from the situation? If the seed card is the cause, then the harvest card is the effect. What is the outcome? What is the end result of the natural progression of the situation at hand? What does it look like? Is it bountiful and ripe? Or is it perhaps different from what you had originally anticipated when you planted in the first place? This is all about results. And the fifth card is the jack-o'-lantern. This is the card of free will. As farmers in the pumpkin patch, we may not always have control over the harvest. It may not be perfect, but it still can be great. After all is said and done, and the pumpkin is harvested, you bring it home, you set it down, and you get to carving. This card asks, what action do you take now? The spirit of the jack-o'-lantern is creativity in transition. It means taking what Mother Earth gives us with gratitude and refining, redesigning, and carving out a new purpose and a new form in our very own and unique way. Think about your response to the situation. What can you create at this point? Don't be afraid of carving a jagged or haunting face if necessary. When we play in the dark, we become the light. Create, refine, define, and shine. And then we have the Major Arcana. I really love the writing style. So I look forward to reading about each of the cards, and then we get about 22 pages of English, and then the rest is the other languages. So this is, that is a really well written little book. So the usual advert. Here is our title card. These are the beautiful bags. I love these bags. It's a nice cardstock, actually. I tend to actually really like the Scarabeo cardstock in general. Shuffles really well, holds up really well. Boxes, on the other hand, not so much, but you know, more about the cards, right? And here we go with the Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. I love the Strength card. Oh wow, look at this Hermit with the glowing skeleton floating over. Huh. Also get kind of like a Moses vibe from this hermit. The wheel. Justice. That's an interesting justice card. The Hanged Man. Death. You know what? I just noticed something. Temperance. The little owl is on every card, I think. It's been on a lot of it. Yeah, there's a jack-o'-lantern and the owl on every card. Yep. See, oh my god, that's quite the double, isn't it? See, there's pumpkins, and there's the owl sitting on her tail. It's interesting. Here we have the tower. Let's see. Okay, I don't see the owl in this one. I don't know if you do, let me know where to look. The star. Okay, maybe the owl isn't in every card. I thought it was for a second there anyway. Looked like it was in a lot. The moon. Interesting how the dog and the wolf are skeletal. And the towers are tombs. The sun. Yeah, at least it's not a creepy kid. Just, creepy sun and creepy flower that the horse is standing on. Judgment. The world. Oh, she's standing on a jack-o'-lantern. Oh yeah, and there's the owl behind her head. So, I don't know, I feel like the owl shows up quite a few times in here. Yeah, see, the owl's there on the ground. Okay. The owl does seem to show up quite a bit, which would make sense if we have the owls and the bat. Let's Ace of Cups. It's like a wicked witch face in the cloud. And a pumpkin cloud over there. Interesting. And the hand skeletal. Interesting that they start with cups. I've had conversations online about, when you're ordering your deck, what order do you put it in? This one starts with cups. I love this Three of Cups. I'm used to wands, cups, swords, coins, pentacles. That's just the way I was taught. So, Four of Cups. But kind of makes sense. It's like the ethereal going into the material. Oh, that's a great Five of Cups. I love that purple cloak over the green. Oh, look, there's the owl again. Six of Cups. Seven. Whoa, Scarecrow is the one picking. Wow, that's a kind of a creepy Seven of Cups image. Eight of Cups. There's the owl again. Oh, and the owl is the moon here. Interesting. And this is the same kind of cloak that the Five of Cups had on. Nine of Cups. We have multiple owls and other things sticking out of the cups. Ten of Cups. I love how the kids are playing with the ghost. That's kind of cute. Finally, I have a Halloween deck. Not that I don't have Halloween-esque decks, but this is like my first like straight up Halloween deck. Oh wow, the owl is the outfit. I love this Page of Cups. That's a great Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Very interesting artwork. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Vultures, huh? Interesting. Okay, that's an interesting touch. The coin is inside a noose that is being held by the hand instead of the coin itself being held by the hand. That's quite the garden, too. Excuse me. Yawning over here. Two of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. How they're balanced on the stem of the pumpkin. The jugular. We have the Three of Pentacles. That's an interesting image. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. That's an interesting image. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. It's a gorgeous Nine of Pentacles. I'm looking to see. Don't see any snails. I don't know. What do you think? You see a snail? I don't see one. If you saw one, let me know. Ten of Pentacles. That's an interesting take on the Ten of Pentacles, isn't it? Here we have the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. What is he writing? I have no idea what that creature is. Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. That is a creepy wand. Two of Wands. 3 of Wands. Four of Wands. I guess we have skulls on top of these wands, as these guys do a... Huh. Looks like some sort of dance where they're whipping each other with branches of some kind. 5 of Wands. It's interesting commentary since the guys... Yeah, they all look like the same person, and I love how the birds are making a face. It's pretty amazing. Six of Wands. Oops. 7 of Wands. There's that. The owl has captured the bat, it looks like. Look at that. Huh. Eight of Wands. There's a lot of butterflies in there. Are those dead? Those are moths, aren't they? That's interesting. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Whoa. That's quite the image. I can do this. I don't need no help even though the rope broke. Here we have the Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Oh, included the pyramids. That's interesting that they would include pyramids, but I didn't see the snail. Queen of Wands. Oh, that's an interesting image. Especially with like what's going on in the clouds. King of Wands. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Oh, you know what? I really like this Three of Swords. This is a really cool one. I think this is probably one of my... That's really cool. I like what they did with this Three of... That's pretty crazy. That's a really cool Three of Wands. Four of Swords. Yeah. No mistaking that this guy is dead. Or is he just taking a nap and he's going to get up as the skeleton and walk away? Five of Swords. Which is interesting here is I don't see... Oh, I see. Like here, away off in the distance, there's a couple skeletons running away. Like, where's the defeated people? Oh, I guess maybe she defeated a pumpkin head? I don't know. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Oh, that was the image on the back of the box. I kind of like that Eight of Swords, actually. Very interesting. Nine of Swords. Oh. I'm intrigued by the way they changed how things were set up there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. That's a very interesting pattern they used with the swords. And just not, I guess, I don't know if I'd call that a bed, or like a day bed. Maybe she fell asleep during the day. 10 of Swords. Oh, I like how it's indistinct, right? Like, is this person stabbed, or are they just laying there and the swords are stabbed in the dirt behind them? Could go either way, huh? Oh, interesting how the background, like the mountains in the background, are a skeleton. So many interesting little details. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. I do like the artwork. I gotta say, it's a cool little, like, Halloween-y deck. The one thing I noticed that, I mean, I get it. It's low Scarabeo, blah, 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 but still, in this day and age, to have this deck be 100% white still, when even in ancient, not ancient, but like even medieval era, like the 1600s when tarot is, or 1500s when tarot was like the big thing, Europe wasn't all white. I mean, you had the Moors coming in, you had the Middle Eastern guys coming in, the traders, usually with, sometimes with like a Chinese buddy just wanting to see Europe because of the Silk Road, whatever. It was a plethora, it was a mixing pot. There was all different races there. So why is it that we still have decks that are 100% white? Is it because that's who the audience is that they're looking for? It's the white people? Because this is Halloween-y. It could have been like well, not even just all white, but like they're identical. And like the 5 of Wands here, it's like it's all the same person fighting themselves. So it's like, okay, not only is it all white people, but like they're not even really putting in any effort for like the group shots to look like they're different people. They're just all, and even here it's almost like the male and female version of the same person. And why is his genitalia covered up with it? What? So, you know, I love this deck. I'll probably use it, but those are my big gripes. And it's not just this deck, it's tarot in general. It's like, I mean, there's plenty of good decks out there that have diversity, and I think that those are amazing, and I have many of them. But it's like when you have something like a jack-o'-lantern tarot, and people are going to want to buy it because oh, it's Halloween, let's have fun. It'd be nice to have a little diversity, that's all I'm saying. Like, I've never really lived in a town that was 100% white, so I don't know what that world is like. That's alien to me. Anywho, enough. I'm getting off my soapbox. I hope you enjoyed my little walkthrough here. Sorry, I should leave it out. The Jack-o'-lantern Tarot by Lo Scarabeo. Yes. Beautiful artwork. Amazing. Oh yeah, let's see. I'm guessing that, like most Lo Scarabeo decks, it shuffles like a dream. Yep. It's the typical Lo Scarabeo yumminess. Yeah, I really appreciate their shuffleability. even if they're, you know, their decks are a little whitewashed, so to speak. Do you have this deck? Have you been playing with it? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, let me know in the comments also what you think about the deck and if you're thinking about getting it or not. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the little bell. Ding, ding, ding. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Aloha and hui ho.